Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. Thank you all so much for being here. Today, we're going to be getting into a no contact situation with the person on your mind. This is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and let go whatever does not. And this is also a timeless reading, so when you find this reading, it is meant for you. Okay, Pisces, let's go ahead and get into the energies, angel spirits, and guides. What's going on for Pisces in their no contact situation? All right, let's get into it. It's card. Okay, Star. This person is heartbroken. They feel very, let me pause. Get all the cards up. This person is very heartbroken, Three of Swords. Okay, very heartbroken, Three of Swords. Feeling very disconnected. And they're very much so thinking about you a lot, contemplating this whole situation and what has transpired here. They're very airy. Can be done with the Aries. They're very unfulfilled with life right now. And they're really stuck in their head trying to think about what has transpired here. They are very much so isolating themselves too. Five of Pentacles, the Four of Cups talks about, disconnect. So it's like they're isolated at this time. They're spending time with their self and they're really thinking about the loss here. And they're very much so struggling with this at this time. They're having a hard time engaging and being around other people because they're very much so sad and dealing with the grief of this ending here. Okay. This person wants to have communication with you. They recognize your value here and they want to heal the connection here. And they realize what you gave and brought to the table, Pisces. You were a very nurturing, caring, giving person here. And they missed that. You brought this person a lot of comfort and you just gave with your heart. And they know that's hard to find out here in these streets. And they so regret the situation not working out because they know the kind of person you are. You're such a good person. Queen of Pentacles is here. You're a very generous and caring person, giving from your heart. Giving from your heart. And they miss that. They miss how much you gave and brought to the table. And they want to be able to experience that once again. But yeah, this person is definitely at this time healing, doing the work, but they're hopeful as well that you will see the work they've done. So this person, if coming back towards you, they will hope that you see the changes they've made. Okay. Angel spirits and guides, what are the messages that we have for Pisces in their no contact situation? So this person will hope that you recognize the changes that they've made. So this person is very much so avoiding coming to terms with the ending. They haven't come to terms with it. They're very much so blocking out the thought that it's over because it's too painful. Like if they think about the fact that it's truly over, it's a very painful thing. They get really depressed and sad and they struggle with that thought. So they don't try to think about this in a way that there's no ability to salvage this. They are thinking in the space of hope here with the Star card. Because if they think that there's no hope, they don't know if they can deal with that thought, because they're at their breaking point. Yeah, they're almost their limits. They're at the limit, almost their final straw. They're very overwhelmed by this ending that they don't want to think about this situation too heavily in the mindset that there's no way to bring it back around. So they avoid and block this thought away or that thought away. They miss spending time with you. I feel like you guys would, on a Wednesday, on a Sunday, whatever day of the week, we all would just spend that time together. Y'all would be on the couch just talking, lounging, watching a movie, reading books, playing video games, doing something, eating a meal, cooking something, and laid up with each other. And they miss that. They're really missing the intimacy of just being in your presence and doing nothing. Like they had so much fun doing nothing with you. And this person didn't feel that way with other people. They got really bored, I feel like, in the past situations, but just being able just to be in your presence and hanging out was so much fun for this person. They enjoyed just the intimacy of just being around you. This person's very bitter. They could be very angry, upset. So this person could be very much so, aggressive in their day-to-day life. What I mean by that is they could be arguing with people, getting into it with people, driving aggressively, arguing with people at the grocery store. Like this person's very angry and they're letting out their anger in their everyday life about the situation with you. The reason why they're this angry is because of what happened with you. So they're lashing out at others. Not very healthy energy, but that's what they're doing. Okay. I do get the energy with this influence card. There was a third party of peers, not a third party romantic. It's not what I'm getting for you, Pisces. I'm getting that there were maybe friends or family that were in y'all business in the way, and that maybe affected the connection too. Is that there was outside influences affecting the connection, and that broke the situation apart amongst other things. So again, this could have been their friends, their family, having their 2 cents always, not respecting the boundaries of your connection, Pisces, and that turned you off completely. And this person wants to apologize and ask for your forgiveness. And again, they want to return back in. But yeah, I do get this energy that they want to apologize for the people that they have around them that were in the way of this connection too, because I do believe that there were peers here, peers that were causing this situation more stress because they were having too much say so in y'all connection. And this person didn't speak up at the time. And they want to apologize for not speaking up to their friends and their family about them butting in on your relationship, because I believe that's what was happening as well. Angel spirits and guides, what are the messages that we have for Pisces in their no contact situation? Yeah, this person, they are struggling. They're struggling to get back in the good graces with you. So therefore, they feel y'all are destined to reconnect, but they don't know how to go about that. They don't know how to go about that. Okay. So now they're just spending time and reflecting and thinking about things, trying to get clarity in what they should be doing as it pertains to you and the connection, how to get back again in your good graces. This person was very much so dishonest about some things here. They weren't honest about something, and you know about this dishonesty. So it's a general reading. So for you know what the dishonesty was, but this person was dishonest about something, and that could have been a part of the breakdown of the connection. And again, they want to apologize for that, where they weren't honest. They believe you all, again, like that's why I said they feel you're inseparable. Like they believe even though you're apart that you will make your way back to each other. That's how they're feeling, their side of things, right? They believe that they sabotage this connection. They regret sabotaging it. They have such regret here. This person could be very emotional about this, shedding tears, emotional when they're by themselves. And they believe that they could possibly be missing an opportunity here with you. But they don't want to think about that too heavy. Like I said, that escaping energy talks about avoiding the reality that you may never give them a second chance. So they're afraid that they've missed an opportunity with you here, Pisces, and they're afraid of that. They're afraid. Angel spirits and guides, what's going on for Pisces in their no contact situation? Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. How does this person feel that Pisces is in no contact with? Let's get those messages. We want to hear it from the horse's mouth, all right? What's going on with them? We're getting some energy here, but we're going to get the more direct messages with these cards, okay? So we have, I only believe in science and facts. So yeah, this person in the past before you, they didn't feel deeply. They were very so logical in their mind, but they softened a lot up with you, Pisces. This person softened up in ways they never softened up before. So they've changed that mindset of being only in science and facts. Now they come from a heart space because of dealing with you, right? I am who I am. So yeah, this person, they try to stand firm in being this person who's rooted in science and facts. But again, when they met you, they got into the heart space. So this is kind of like they're trying to shout to the rooftop, like, I am who I am. But you definitely made this person look at things differently, and they're not the same person since experiencing you. But they're trying to stay true to who they are. But in reality, they have changed a bit in experiencing you. Don't trust me. So yeah, this person believes because they lied that you don't trust them, and they understand if you don't trust them. So they're saying, don't trust me, but this person is coming toward you apologizing for their dishonesty. So they know that you don't trust them, but they're hoping to have your trust once again. Angel spirits and guides, how does the person that Pisces is in no contact with feel? Okay. I think you are out of my league. So yeah, this person doesn't feel worthy of you. They believe you can have and get better with someone else. They don't want this, but they believe that you're just so out of their league, way out of the league, but they do still want to reconnect, but they just don't feel worthy. They don't feel worthy. I am playing games on purpose. So yeah, this person is trying to play games of, staying far away. They want to come towards you, but they're hoping that you'll do something here. So therefore, that's a game to them. It's a real game of, if I stay quiet, maybe Pisces will come back. Very immature energy there. Okay, very immature energy there. And then we have, my intentions can be selfish at times. So they're aware that they can be a selfish person here. Because again, they were selfish enough here to sabotage the connection, to be dishonest to you here, to hurt you in some kind of way, to not set their friends straight and family straight, right? So they realize that they're a selfish person. They do want to come back and apologize for that as well. Okay. So I hope this message has resonated for you, Pisces. If it did, hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I thank you all so much for being here. And until next time, be blessed.